Welcome back to Seeking Out Sunshine. I'm Ashley if you are new here, and we are going to do another episode of Sunshine Swatches. That's a little bit of a tongue twister for me. So let me try that again. Sunshine Swatches. There it is. But today we are looking at some Ganzai Tambi Granulating Watercolors, and I have been seeing some amazing colorists using these on their coloring pages, and I was so eager to get them for Mother's Day. And so we are going to do a little color swatching, and then I thought that we would also try them out in some books and kind of see how they react on some different pages. So I have the Aurora set and I have the Cosmic set. So I made a little swatching page. All I did is take a page from my mixed media scrapbook paper, not scrapbook, sketchbook paper, and cut it down so that it would fit in one of my plastic sleeves in my swatch book. So that's kind of what I did. And then I took the frame of one of the little containers, the empty one, and traced it around because I kind of wanted a bigger space to see how the watercolor was going to granulate and kind of, you know, perform on the page. So I made it just a little bit bigger than a lot of my other swatches are. But we're going to go ahead and start with the Aurora set first. They come in just a cardboard container, and then this is actually cardboard as well. So I see myself needing to probably find another container to put these in at some point. But I'm going to try to be pretty careful. Oh, they do have the colors on the back, so that's great. So that is so helpful. Otherwise, I was going to write the names of them on the back. But you can kind of see, like, this is Aurora Red. So those names are on the back. So if I do put them in another container, I won't get those mixed up, because it is kind of amazing how they look very similar right now in color, but hopefully they're going to look very different on the page. So let's see. Let's get some water going. And we will try Aurora Red first. And it does say on the back of the box, you can really kind of manipulate these by adding more water. So it says you can enjoy greater changes in coloring by dissolving the watercolors in lots of water, and letting the colors separate on your palette. So we'll kind of maybe do half and half. Maybe I'll do half of it with a normal amount of water, and then we'll really kind of water it down on a plate. Just a second, I'm dripping over here. All right, so let's see. This is Aurora Red. So I'm going to do half with kind of just right out of the pan. And then I'm going to take half and I'm putting them on a plate. I don't know if you can see the plate up here. And I'm really going to water it down. Kind of separate that out. So you really don't need very much of this watercolor. I'm finding like I put a lot on this plate. Less is more with these, appears. So this is really watered down. I'm going to try to pull some of this in to blend that out and see what happens. Yeah, so I definitely think this is a watercolor you're going to want to put on a plate and not directly out of the pan, because I think that's way too much product. But this is pretty. You can see some of it granulating and separating out for that Aurora Red. So pretty. Okay, so learning. I'm going to wipe this off so we can go to the next color, but less is more. Less is more. I'm going to rinse off my brush here. Let's try the Aurora Pink. And this is funny because it looks like it's a brown in the palette. But let's see what happens. You can see on the paper towel, the Aurora Red. Do you see how that's granulating out? That's so cool. I don't see that doing it much on my page yet. So again, it might just need some more blending. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit out here on the plate. And I'm going to add a little bit of water. Again, this is Aurora Pink. I feel like it looks purple. Maybe it still has too much of the past one in there. Well, maybe not. Maybe there's some more pink coming through. This is part of playing though and figuring out new supplies. Yeah, it just has a lot of purpley colors to it, I think. I totally swatched that. But as they're drying, I'm starting to see some more granulating effects. I'm going to take a little bit more pigment that's not so watered down and try to add it to this left side just to kind of see what kind of reaction and response we get to this Aurora Pink color. Okay. We'll try some Aurora Orange. Clean our plate again. Oh, guys, what's your prediction? I'm guessing it's going to be one of these two. But we'll see. All right, I'm going to take some of the pigment and put it on the plate. I think this is the one with the green. Here we go. This is number 773, Aurora Orange. I definitely think this is a paint you have to see dried before you can figure out how it actually performs and what it's going to look like. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more water to the pigment this time. The other side of the box, so we can see if it's better with more water or more pigment. This one is looking really cool. I don't know if you guys can see how that is starting to dry, but that's so fun. All right, Aurora Blue, you are next, my friend. And I am very impressed with how much product you get in these Ganzai Tambis because you obviously do not have to use a lot of pigment to get payoff. So I think that they are going to last for a very long time. All right, 774 Aurora Blue. I don't feel like any of them are like strongly looking like the examples on the front yet, but maybe you really need to let them dry fully. I feel like it's magic, like those coloring books when you're little where all you had to do is add water and all of a sudden the paint would appear on your page. I feel like it's kind of like that. It takes a minute. I like what it does on the plate when I add more water. You can definitely see the different colors separate out. All right, the Aurora orange is looking cool. Oh, guys, these are so fun. Okay, we're gonna have some fun with the backgrounds today, I think. All right, so that is Aurora blue. And now we're gonna go in with the last one in this set, which is Aurora violet. Clean my brush off here. And I'm just putting these on a glass plate. So if you have an acrylic plate or glass plate, like, I mean, you obviously could use this little container, this open container that they gave you as well. I just would suggest taking them out of the palettes because as you are seeing, definitely less is more. All right, so this is Aurora Violet. I'm guessing this is gonna have some pink in it. I can kind of already see it trying to work its way through. All right, and then I'm gonna just get a little bit of it watered down and water it out a little bit more. And we'll see how that goes on the other half. So I have seen some people use it where you actually like wet down your entire book first and then you put the color on. So I wonder if those different strategies give you different appearances and looks at the end. But look, when I sprayed the water on there, how cool that is. It's really awesome. So maybe we'll try a background wetting down the book first, and then we'll see if I'm brave enough to do that to one of my pages. Okay, I'm going to try to soak up just a little bit of this excess water because I went in full force on that one. Okay, so there's our first set. What do we think? This is the Aurora set. I think they're looking really cool. And now we're going to do the Cosmic set. So in this set, we have Cosmic Red, Cosmic Olive, Cosmic Green, Cosmic Blue, and Cosmic Violet. So these are the colors that they're kind of showing you should have in this set. And we will start with Cosmic Red first. Spray that a little bit. See what we get here. Pull that pigment over here. All right. Cosmic Red. I'm guessing this has some yellowy orange in it. I think this one is going to be very cool too. These are going to be so fun to play with. All right, let's add some water. I actually think if you have a book that you could, like an actual watercolor book, you could maybe even put the pigment on the page and then spray it down and it would give some really cool effects. I might have to try that. This paper is really good because you can see the watercolor is like staying right on top of the page and allowing me to manipulate it and move it around. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how it performs on different paper. Okay. So there's Cosmic Red. Grab another paper towel here. You can see on the plate kind of the yellow separating out there. That's going to be what granulates with the red. Now we have Cosmic Olive, which from the example I would say is going to be purple. And again, I'm very impressed with the amount of paint you get. I think both of these, I got these on Amazon um, with my Mother's Day gift that I had gotten from a family member, and they think they were $35 for both. So they came in a set. You can also buy them separately too, I believe, but it was definitely a better deal to do it as the set. Hopefully, I'm not boring you by doing this, but sometimes I really like to see the process of the swatches and everything, kind of hear what the person thinks the first time they use them. So, if you're still with me, thanks for being here. We're going to try these out on some paper and then some different books as well. Okay, so that is Cosmic Olive. And then we're going to move on to Cosmic Green. I definitely think there's going to be a learning curve on different paper of how much water to use. And I'm using a bigger brush, so obviously it holds more water. That's going to change things up too. This is Cosmic Green. It's pretty. As I'm seeing the Aurora set dry, I am so excited. They're so fun. And it just gives you like such a fun look that you don't get from regular watercolors. Put a little bit more pigment on this side, what happens? Okay. So there's our Cosmic Green. And we're going to go to Cosmic Blue. I'm going to just dab these. Oh, that's fun. Okay. So if you get too much pigment or too much water, I mean, on your paper, even just kind of tapping out some of that excess water gives a really cool, almost like tie-dyed effect. All right, here we go, Cosmic Blue. And this is funny, this does not look blue at all in the pan. So I'm very interested to see how this comes out on the plate here. It looks very green to me, but it's definitely blue. That's so interesting. Maybe I'm kind of seeing some brown or orange in this Cosmic Blue. You guys have a favorite one yet? You'll have to let me know in the comments when we get all finished what color you would want to use in your coloring first. I just want to try them all. Let's do a background of all of them. Okay, last one, guys. I'm learning definitely less is more as I go. So that is a good thing. I have some watercolors that I really have to saturate with water, and these are very, very user friendly. Like I'm guessing this is the feeling of a high quality watercolor. I'm pretty new to watercoloring, so I have not played with lots of different brands. This is the first time I've ever used Ganzai Tambi. I've heard lots of great things about this company from other people, but it definitely is making me interested in maybe trying some of their other products. Might have to use some other Mother's Day gifts to grab some of those. I'm just kind of swirling this one. I kind of want to see like just changing how you navigate your brush, change the effect of the granulating. Okay, so let me kind of clean these up here. And we're going to let this dry for just a couple seconds. And while that is happening, I have some books that I have picked out some pages that I thought we could try these on. So I'm going to carefully set that there so we can kind of see those colors as we look at some of our books that we have. Okay. So we've got Hidden Oceans, Tropical World, Million Mermaids. So many. Have some different Camilla Dierco books, because her paper is really good. I've got one in here. So let's look at one that I already see drying. Well, I see two. I see this Aurora Violet is kind of the one I'm thinking, and this Aurora Pink for the page that I picked in here. I have this jellyfish page, and I think it would be so cool to actually do the granulating watercolor over the entire page and then go on top of that with some other media. So I'm thinking we're going to start with this one with the Aurora Violet. So I'm just going to grab some washi tape, and we're going to tape off the other side of this page here just to give it a little protection. And this washi tape is actually my sister's. She is an amazing artist and creates so many incredible things, and one of them being washi tape. Let me grab some of her other ones. She's got some very, very cool designs. So I will link her website in the comments, but this is one of my favorites because she draws all these amazing faces and these girls, and then she made a washi tape out of them. But okay, so I'm going to use that one for now. I need to get a protective page. Just a second. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. And I am just going to use the same big brush because I'm going to do the whole page. And we're going to do this Aurora Violet color. I think that's going to be such an awesome like first base for this jellyfish page. And I can go on top with like some pencil and some gel pen, maybe some glitter gel pen. I think that's going to be so fun with all of these like really little intricate spaces. Gel pens are really calling to me. So this will kind of just help give it such a really awesome feel that maybe I couldn't accomplish in all those little parts with my other mediums. So yeah, we'll do Aurora Violet 775. So we need this palette. Stack those up. And we're just going to go for it. All right, so Aurora Violet. And you can see like how much this brush, this is golden maple, it says. It's a size 10. All right, here we go, guys. Just going to go for it. I can already see that it's working really great on this paper. I think this is going to be so cool. And if you're like an avid, like amazing watercolorist, you're probably laughing at my watercolor skills here, but I'm just learning and playing with watercolors, so I'm probably doing it all wrong, but it's okay. I'm having fun. And that is what my main goal on my coloring pages is to have fun. So this is something I've been thinking about doing in this book because all of these illustrations are so intricate. Looks really cool on the plate as well. I kind of want to maybe I'll just add water to this. I was thinking the spray effect might be kind of cool on this too. Trying to get some different texture going different directions. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna add to it or make it a hot mess. But we'll see. Okay. Maybe help this spot out here. It looks a little. All right. So there is that. We're going to set this aside and let it dry and see what happens with the watercolor when it dries. And we'll do another one. Okay, I'm going to take, let's see how it performs in a Kirby book. Trying to think though. I really wanted to do this olive color because it looked like there was some purple in it, but I just don't see the purple coming through. I mean, maybe we'll still try it. It's the only way we find out, right? You try it and you learn. Okay, so I'm going to do Cosmic Olive. So I'm going to switch out my palettes here. And the page that I had selected was this turtle page. And I thought maybe, I was hoping that more of the purple, and maybe it'll come out on the page. I was hoping more of the purpley color was going to come out that was shown on the box. See how there's, you can see the flecks of purple. I was hoping that that was going to come out a little bit more because I thought the house I could pull out some purples and then use the greens and some browns on the turtle. And look what I just did, you guys. Hey. Okay, well, we're gonna have some purple right there. It's all good. Fabulous. All right, this one I think I'm going to use a smaller paintbrush too. And I kind of want to check. All right, so again, we're going to do Cosmic Olive. So I'm going to have to test out how this goes with using a smaller brush. Okay, we'll just start down here where I kind of, well, hold on. Un momento. Let's do a little tape off, and we probably still need to put something underneath this. See, I get so excited, and then I just want to paint, and I forget that I need to do other things too, like save my pages. Does anybody do that where they just get going and it's like, oh, probably should have put something underneath there. I'm going to grab scratch paper off from here. All right. Now I think we're ready. Now let's try it and see what happens here. And I may have to go into some of these little smaller spaces and get them with a smaller paintbrush. This one obviously is going to take a little bit more time and concentration than the last one. So I'll paint a little bit with you guys and then I'll go ahead and do the rest off camera and then hop back on and show you. So let me just kind of start and get a little bit on here and then I'll hop off and finish, and then obviously I'll show you the finished page, or not finished page because it won't be finished, but the finished background. And my brush is like separating weird. That's interesting. Some of these branches I'm just going to go over. I'm not too worried about that because I can fix that when I use my other media on top. Okay, I definitely need more water. I'm going to go ahead and stop there. I'm going to finish the background and then I will hop back on and show you guys. Okay, one sec. Okay, so for the most part, all of our swatching is dry. There's just a couple spots that have a little bit of water on them, but that way you can see all of the Ganzai Tambi Granulating colors, kind of how they are when they dry. And then wanted to show you how our pages turned out together. So this is the jellyfish page. I'm super excited to go back in and put some color on top of this and really make this jellyfish now pop out of that background. But I think that's going to be so fun, and I'm eager to do that. And then the turtle page, this is how it turned out and where it is at currently. Again, these are all just first layers, guys, so lots to do. I am going to stop there today just because of time purposes for this video, but I do think I'm going to continue trying out some different techniques with these Ganzai Tambi watercolors in my weekly whips video. I actually would like to put the water down on the paper and then apply the pigment and see how that reaction maybe works a little bit differently. So if you are interested in seeing that process, be sure to check out my next weekly whips video. I don't know which one will be coming out first. It might be the whips video and then this one. So just kind of check them out and see, but they should be pretty much within a week of each other. But yeah, I'm going to keep playing with them and keep learning and growing with them and hopefully be able to share some more exciting pages with you guys. But I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a little bit of a change up for me for my sunshine swatches. I had just been doing swatching and putting it to music, and I just started feeling like I wanted to be more connected with you all throughout the video. So let me know if you like this type of swatching video better, or if you like just the videos where it's just calm and quiet music and I'm swatching supplies. Kind of let me know which ones you like better in the comments. But I think I might kind of go this route for a little bit if that seems to be the consensus with all of you where I get on and I kind of play with the product a little bit and then we try it out. I just know that I like to see how they perform on a page, and I thought that you all might like that too. But I am so thankful for you being here. I am sending you all my love and sunshine out into your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.